Alright, let's try this again. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry about that, guys. We got sound. Wow. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's try. So there's something I wanted to take a look at. Right out here. Let's see if we can do this without falling off. Ideally, I'm going to have this go all the way down. But I want to make this like a suspension bridge. And kind of got an idea. To when I was driving to DC over the weekend, we passed the suspension bridge. It was a single. Second time like the A-Bus? Oh yeah, this thing's been driving me nuts ever since the Windows. I don't know what's been going on, but. So we can't get wire. I got an idea. I think I mentioned this before, or maybe Voyager did. I'm thinking about using the pipe. There's the rope. Nope, not that. Yeah, I need down. I knew that was going to be an issue. I just want to see how it looks. I don't know if I like that. Actually, if we do maybe another one. Type of thing. I'm thinking. 8x4 blocks. It'd be like that. Let's get some 8x4 blocks. You remember exit the vehicle. I think the 8x4s are just. Actually. Yeah, I don't know. It is straighter. I think I'm liking the 8x4 blocks. Yeah, but take the 8x6s out and use the 8x4s. But it's gonna bring it way over there. Huh. Yeah, I don't like. I don't like either of them. Yeah, I don't. I just don't like the look of them. I'm just trying to think of what else we could use. The conveyors will be the same, pretty much. Oh, really? Let's hop on that. Should take a quick look. Are you kidding me? I don't think the 8 by I don't like how the 8x6s look though. Oh, over here, let's get rid of some of this stuff. These eyesores. Got that one all the way up there. Shut up. Yeah, every time I start digging. If anything, I would do the 8x6, 8x4s on the second tier too. But of course, I missed the beam. I was actually thinking about making it. So it looks a little more beefier. Not that it really is really gonna matter. Do like a 4 block pillar. All the way down to the ground. Just there's a. Oh, oh. Do a 4 block pillar all the way down, make it, so it's big. Think I can reach that now? Yeah. Actually, we can. Problem is, I gotta dig for more concrete. Those were 8x4s down. Oh, you son of a... Goats. Alright, so we do that. I got more blocks up there. That's what I was afraid of. I can actually just dig that mountain out. So this stream might be my last until after Christmas. I'm gonna try to see if I can stream on the way, but y'all park your brakes on. I know I got down. I don't know if I like it. Yeah. Bots, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I rather. Yeah. So what I was actually thinking, great minds think alike. Um, Again, I'm in the phase that I don't know what to play. Yesterday I started Far Cry 6 and Watch Dogs Legions. Today I started Supermarket Simulator. I saw that. How is that? Crime Scene Cleaner and Power War Simulator, and still feel like I have no idea what to play. I get that. I get like that a lot. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. This is going to be my stream until after Christmas, probably. I'm going to try. I'm going to Kansas, so I can see that. I can see that being like a multiple player game. So yeah, I was thinking about doing concrete pillars and then trying to do like an arch with the angles and stuff, type of thing. Kind of like in the tunnel. Because right now I don't like how this looks. Yeah, don't like it. I started playing. I streamed it last night. I was a little out of it, dealing with my computer. Uh, 7 Days to Die Asylum. Pretty good. Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to stream in Kansas. I can't bring my mic set up and stuff. So it might be a headset type of deal. And the internet's not as great as it is. I just need to get rid of this, some of this concrete. This has been driving me nuts. You know, what's I have to do is take it out on a walkway. With a sky bridge. Yeah, like I could do like an arch In the middle. Let me see something. Let me take a look at some concrete. That I've been working in a hospital, and I bought two more 693s before my mountain project. Yeah, I would have to. Yeah, that'd be kind of an arch. Too bad we can't invert these. Yeah, the ramps. All right, so I need a lot of concrete, which I need stone. So we're going to be digging for some stone today. All right, let's go down to the this guy. Yeah. Come on, controller. This thing's up. I don't know if you guys ever play Total War. Yeah, you just want me to be below you all the time. I'm actually starting to get into the copper here. Yeah, that's true. I do have a ways. I'll catch up. Don't you worry. Sooner or later, I'll catch up. I'm just, I'm curious with um, the DLC pack that's going to be coming out with those massive baggers. I'm gonna have to start clearing the area now for that. I'm gonna go over here and move forward a little bit more. I'm actually starting to. I might when I'm away. Easiest thing to stream will be World of Warships. Something that. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like, excited. Yeah, well, I'm excited for it to come out, but I think it come out whenever. It's more of a curious nature now. Like, yeah, I'm happy with the package we got. It's getting caught again. I backed up a little bit. See that there. Right in the baggage. Full plate. Yeah, I like it too. Although I kind of get stuck on it. I don't know if you guys ever played Total War. I'm a big Warhammer 40K fan. I don't play the game so much, but I like the novels and stuff. And they just announced that we're coming out Oh, really? You know what? I was messing around with the. So it might be doing that. I was leaving it. Well, it should be good now. Maybe kind of. I put the mic a little closer to it. So. Take a look at the map. Everything's running good. might have to get a new mic soon anyway. This one's. I didn't replace my mouse. They don't make anything anymore to last. It's like every 3 years I replace my mouse. I guess it doesn't help throwing it against the wall either. Sounds really quiet, huh? Let me see something. Uh-huh. Let me try that now. See, that works out more. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Hold on. I know what I gotta do. Alright. Hold on. Alright, does that sound better? Do I sound loud now? Ollie Ollie Oxenfree? Still quiet? Let me see something. Why is it doing that? This Windows update messed everything up. It like reset all my settings and stuff. I'm louder now? Okay. It wasn't like a major update either. I don't understand it. Thanks, Wild Farmer. I appreciate the help. I need all the help I can get. So over the weekend we went to the Arlington Cemetery in DC and made some wreaths at the graveyards. Oh, folks, I think it's a time thing. So over time, I think the bagger will give you more ore because you're not going back and forth. You're more, you're staying more consistent. So I think you're getting more ore that way. Especially once you're dialed into the bagger, how deep you can go and stuff. I think you get a lot more ore with the bagger. And especially with the blast, you gotta blast the rock and stuff, What's happening now? Yeah, it's the military. I think they hit something hard there. Something up top, I mean, right? I don't get it. I don't know. So I watch a couple of podcasts, and one of the podcasts, it's on YouTube too. He's called The Fat Electrician. He does like history and stuff. And he mentioned a fella that passed away in the 60s named something Leroy. And he's the most irradiated man buried in Arlington Cemetery. And that's, I laid my wreath at his thing. It's like a little tidbit. There's gotta be something I'm hitting that's in the way. But now the other way I figured you're doing more aura with this is you know, the blocks I'm laying down a lot more blocks faster. View settings. And then we watched the Army-Navy game. So yeah, I think the bagger does take more ore out because I'm laying down a lot more block more often. I'm gonna have to move over a little bit soon because I'm digging into that copper vein now. That's that darker spot right above the blasted rock. I'm curious. I kind of want to stay on this because I'm kind of curious to see something in there. trying to go left. I can't go left. It's stuck right there. It's in the same spot all the time. I checked it a couple of times. There's you know, I gotta check this my oil. But that's cheating. I don't see. I see nothing that. It does get my concrete quicker. It does. It does. Let's see if I start getting something here. No. So what I like about the bagger is this quick strike. That's an idea. You know, that no problem. Gotta look at the support strip directly behind rather than the side of the seat. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I say, what are those what's going on? It's cutting through quite nicely. Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with that a lot. Let's see. I am liking the new 7 Days to Die though, the Asylum mod. It's quite hard. But yeah, if I'm able to stream, I'm probably gonna be doing World of Warships maybe. Haven't played that in a long time. Do one more pass up top, and then I gotta sell some oil, I'm sure. Seven underneath blocks. Let's go up top. Times 30, that's not bad. It's not fair. That was only two, a bunch of balls. I want to do, let me make sure this is nope, that's right. That's my one. Which looks like this one. They still haven't fixed it. Oh, maybe I did pick that up. Yeah, I might pick that up. So I got rid of that. full. She's full. Wow. I got a lot of oil. So we're going to sew all this stuff. Yeah, I'm using the chamfer ones on the bridge. Let's just take a quick look. I think I am. Yep. Nope, over shot. So these. Oh yeah. Circuit boards. Well, the only other block is the polish block. Oh, you left it, right. It's the rough one I've been using. Oh, you're right. That's between. Yeah, it's that one. You're right. I wish I hope they do something for earbuds. It's a little bit annoying. No, you're right. You're not pestering. Yeah, you're not pestering. You're right. That's all I need is to make 900 of them, and then they all be wrong. Sounds calling again. Alright, so that's... Oh, yeah. Okay, just the shields. Alright. Is that any better now? Of course, I'm not talking now, so. Grab this oil. Yeah, so I gotta make more CNC machines. They're just not keeping up. That one's not even running. That's the rest of the oil. So, yeah, it's weird that it's doing that. trying to think how I can fix that. I don't know how I can fix that. I'll have to look into fixing that. I'm not sure how to fix that. It's That's funny. I used to be a really good computer guy back in the day, 20 years ago. It's 753,000 million. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta buy some lottery tickets. It's up to 1.1 billion. Give me a second. Oh, no, 1.25. Daddy needs a new pair of socks. No drama. Listen, if I don't speak before, hope you have your wife. I hope you have a great Christmas. I'll be out before New Year. Thanks, Voyager. I really appreciate it. You've been awesome, helping me out and everything, the stream and everything. Hope you guys have a very good Christmas and good New Year if I don't speak to you before the New Year. Okay. I ordered my tickets. My lottery tickets. Good night, Voyager. Something back up here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, everybody's watching. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Everybody be safe with all the crap that's going on in the world today. I'm digging into now is all copper. The bottom part of that vein is copper, so. Yeah, so I drive out to Kansas. It's a 22-hour. Oh, well, we're not driving straight to Kansas this year. I don't know if you guys have girlfriends or wives and they watch the Hallmark channel. Well, they have Kansas City, Missouri is the home of Hallmark. And we're going to stop there and just have like some kind of Hallmark experience for Christmas, and my wife wants to see it. I don't mind. Although I can't stand watching the shows, but she does a lot for me, so I don't mind making her little sacrifices. Punch, how you doing? I had a wonderful day. How about you? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oop, let me show you. Hope your evening, morning, or night is going very well for you. Also, anybody who's watching, if you got any other games that you can recommend, please do. I'm always looking for a good game to play. Okay. It's currently, we're in the same time zone. It's 7:17 here too. You're working the night shift, huh? Yeah, that's, actually, so this is the second shift? Not the third shift, right? No, this is third shift, actually. I don't mind the third shift. The second shift kind of gets a little, because you're right in between the daylight and night. It takes a little getting used to. How long do you stay on the night shift? Farming Simulator, I have the Farming Simulator 25. I should play more of it. I don't get aggravated with the game itself. I'm more aggravated with the developers of that game. Because it's like every time they come out with the new Farming Simulator, they keep making the same mistakes as the previous one. But yeah, I only played it once, and I should give it another try. I gotta bring that back on here and top out. Our front end beginning of the year, I got the dual controllers too, the joysticks. I gotta start using them. I gotta spend some time and map them all out. It's exactly what I want. You know? My wife yells at me. She's like, you brought those controllers, you don't use them. And she's right. I should use them. No. No, maybe. I'm gonna have to blow that stuff up. Oops, I missed. Where's my handy dandy scanner? Alright, so I want does not delete material. Let's make sure. Let's put that down there. We don't want to do that. Put that there. Did I make? Did I? No. That didn't fracture nothing. I better put what? I think that little part was copper. I mean, that little part was solid rock. Clean that up later. That irritates me. My wife's home. I like how that leaves a nice little flat spot. See if I can take some of this down. Bagger back in. Bagger Vans. I wonder if that was giving me the trouble. Excuse me. With the bagger. Is anything else floating around? That might have been the thing that... Oh, no, that's way over there. I don't see no floaters. Let's put another offer. These singles or doubles? Let's check them out for doubles. Black Apps, how you doing? See how this cuts. I do want some of that copper too, so that's why I haven't moved yet. It's going through, no problem. I wonder if that... was giving me... It's just that little pixel. be nice to have two baggers going at the same time on either side. Oh, no problem. It's all good. You're trying to get stuff done before you gotta go work. I always say that, like, I don't have any gripes about the game itself. It's more with the developers of the game. They keep releasing the product, in my opinion, too soon. Since April. I got like 380 hours to the game. I stream other games too, mainly 7 Days to Die in this game, but I'm gonna, beginning of the year, I'll start streaming some other games too. I might get back into World of Warships. There's a couple other games coming out too that look interesting. They're the Dawn of War series for Warhammer 40k. They finally went back to the original concept of the game, so kind of excited for that to come out. I do have Truck Simulator too. I just don't think that'd be fun to stream. I know people stream it, but I don't think people are interested in watching me drive a truck. But, you know, they watch me, you know, drive a war machine, but a lot of it's building too. Oh yeah, that's great. And, you know, don't get me wrong, the farm simulator is very good. It's very good. Like I said, I've got nothing wrong against the game itself. It's just the developers. Look into the mods too. There's some great mods out there for the game that improves the game 100%. And it's fun playing with, you know, and you're playing with your buddy too. That makes the game even better. You Yeah, I played some really bad games with friends, and it's a but I enjoyed it. The experience is a lot better. But Farming Simulator is a very good game. Like, and it's just when they release it, they make the same mistake over and over when they release it. Look on YouTube too. They actually over in Europe have competitions of Farming Simulator. It's actually fun to watch the competitions. So like it's like how many each team gets us the same exact land and stuff, and how many bales of hay they can produce, and wrap in a certain amount of time. Oh, I bet. Oh, okay. You don't own Farm Sim? Okay. Yeah, Out of Orbit is a phenomenal game. And one of the best things I love about it is the developers. They don't have a publisher yet. So they're doing all this on their own. And one of the reasons why they don't have a publisher is because I've said this on multiple streams, but I think it's a very big deal. They don't want to give up their concept of the game, because when you get a publisher, they'll throw them a ton of money and say, okay, throw out DLCs. Just keep throwing out DLCs. Keep throwing out DLCs. And you lose control of your game. I think that's phenomenal on them that they're shopping around for a specific publisher. So all their money they're spending is their own money on the game. To me, that's worth it. And they are coming out with the DLC now, and they should. They gave us a lot of machines for free. Out of Orbit. I'm sorry. I'm talking about Out of Orbit now. Yeah, so they're doing this all on their own. And they listen to the community a lot. It's worth joining their Discord. And I always stream in multiplayer too, if you guys ever want to join. I'm going to be logging off soon, so I wouldn't want you to join now. But yeah, if you see me streaming, I'm always streaming on multiplayer. One big streamer with 16 players in his world found out from another streamer that he works with developers. Yes, that's split into gaming. I think they're called. Yeah, they're great to watch. Yeah, I think the channel split into gaming. Or split into something. I think it's split into gaming. No, not really. There's really not much of a difference. I think eventually that metal sorter is going to turn into like you can have, you can sort through different metals. Yeah, it does all. Yeah, it does more ores. I think in the future they're gonna go with where I'm hoping at least that you have a selective switch on it that you can like you just want iron ore out of that sorter. I think they kind of dropped the ball on that. I think they just put it out there because people were asking for it, and they didn't quite understand what people were asking for. Absolutely, Punch. You're more than welcome to join anytime. But like I said, tonight you got to go to work too, though. I always, unless I'm doing something on the plant, and I'll announce it. I always stream in multiplayer. Oh, since you're new to the channel, let me give you a little tour, shall we say? So this was my second to my original mine. I just redid the plan. I'll give you an overhead view. So I got my coal generators there. And then I got my furnaces that split into bars, rollers, flat stock. And underneath it comes back around and goes up into my silos. And then I have a tunnel that goes all the way through this mountain up to here. I'll show you that. That should be this one. Yes. Pop up, sir. How you doing? So this mountain was actually higher than that tower there. I knocked this all down. And since you just started, you just bought this game, there's a nice little trick. Instead of using individual power, you can come off your hopper and do mergers, and then put in your motors on, and then do another merger, motor, another merger, motor, and keep doing it. So I have a grid load of 72,000 kilowatts. Everything's powered. The plant, everything is powered through here. I'll show you the tunnel. So we built this shaft. That's a lot of watts. Yeah, it is. So we built this shaft. This took about a month to do. comes down here. And then goes into the tunnel. I'll show you where we're at. So we're there. And the tunnel goes all the way through to here. I had a lot of help on this game, doing this. I know, I've been having trouble with the game. Actually, let me do that. That might help a little bit. I can turn this up to a little. Let me just do something real fast. Alright, so that might help a little bit more. So yeah, I got this tunnel that goes all the way down. Conveyor. Terraforming. Yeah, it's the conveyor belt. Alright, that might have helped a lot. It's a lot. So this map I have 77 hours on. I was created in June. But I did have a lot of help building this. Black Apps was one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going back and forth with that. And the tunnel comes out here. We've done so much work on this map. I'll probably start a new map, as much as I hate to. We just did so much here. The other guy, Voyager, he was on earlier. He did this little office for me, so I can look out and supervise. And I got a little bed up here. I'm stuck. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the DLC. The DLC. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. You know, I've done so much with this map. Absolutely, yeah, and I'm amazed at how many people would like to come, you know, that comes on to this map and helps me out or gives me suggestions and stuff. It's awesome. It's you know, it makes the game more enjoyable. And like I said, I do like the developers. They're, you know, they have some integrity where, you know, they want to put out a good game and not lose their control over it. Yes. Let me see if I can put that on. Let me look that up real fast for you. Uh-huh. It's called the North American Trading Company. How do I? Trying to figure out how do I put that in there into the chat? NMC, yes. Um, let me see. Hold on. I don't know how to invite you to that channel. Oh, copy link. Here we go. And I'll put it in both of them. Oh, there's a link when you launch the game? I didn't even know that. Thanks, Black Apps. I think that's the link to the Discord. And the developers are on there pretty regularly. I know they were talking about stopping the Friday updates. And doing monthly updates. Because it's just becoming too much for them. Yeah, the weekly newsletters, that's right. You could be wrong, of course. I like those too, but I forget the developer's name. He was on Discord talking about it's just too much for him. And it's understandable. You know, they're trying to put out a game and to stop what they're doing. I hope the game, you know, becomes more popular as it goes on too. They I think I looked up the Steam stats, and I think the most ever they had playing at one time, or the highest, was like 1,900 people, which is a lot for. When I hit a mental block with the current map, I usually go back to the different one for a while, so they are all getting big now. Yeah, so I got a test map that sometimes you just get sick of being on the same map, and I'll go and throw some nukes out there, or do something to see if I could do it on this map. Was it you, Black Apps, that you, one of the guys, did enough nukes to find the bottom of the world? The other interesting thing, too, since you're new to the game, you can actually go pretty far out. Like, this is the Scandinavian map. Like, I've been, like, past this border. I don't know, they might have fixed it. And that's one of the things I find amazing. It's like, I got a lot of blocks right now on this map, and I don't have any lag whatsoever. Oh, you found the edge of the world? Yeah, I'll definitely, I'll never get rid of this map. I put too much time and effort into this map. Oh, you're nuke free? It might have been Voyager. I think it was Voyager, actually, now that you say it. Yeah, I would definitely save this map. What effort went into this? You're nuke free too? I can't say that. For 4th of July, Voyager have, I'm very, you can give me suggestions and I'll pretty much do it. And it was 4th of July. He's like, oh yeah, well, you should lay off some nukes. And I went to the top of the mountains and blew off like four nukes for 4th of July. I think I blew a nuke off from here too to get down here. Yeah, that big hole there, that was a nuke. But yeah, I did this game. Oh, also, if you want to join, I'm on the beta version too. Dan, thanks, I appreciate it. Well, the mods were also, the developers were also talking about that you might have to start a new map with all the new elements too. They're trying not to have you do it, but it might just be too much. Which I get. It is what it is. But yeah, I suggest playing in beta anyway, because you get the machines earlier. This game's awesome. I can dig as much as I desire. I can't really do that, and I know. It's amazing. Like, I'm amazed. And it doesn't really put that much strain on your computer. The I forget what I was gonna say. But no, yeah. So they're talking about you might have to start a new map when they introduce the elements and whatnot. Which is fine. I'll be heartbroken, but yeah, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, beta. I would suggest playing in beta anyway. You get the machines first, and to be honest with you, maybe 55 million in coal and dirt, but I can make more with the new map. Yeah. So with the beta, actually, I would say it's been months since I had like one crash. Okay, you playing beta? Yeah, it's worth it. It plays just as good as the alpha game. Then you get the machines earlier. At least the beta is free. Yeah. Beta me too. Yeah, I don't know any other game that you can do this much without it lagging, and that's why I'm kind of surprised it's not as popular as it is. But I would say in the last, what was it, December? The last 3 months, a lot of people have come on my channel and said they just bought this. So it is gaining popularity. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's real good. I wouldn't even think of that. Like, I work in construction. I'm a pipe fitter. So, like, I like playing this game because it just calms me down at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, and I know a lot of people. I don't know if it was a lot of people, but there was like some griping about the DLC and stuff. I'm like, this is the first DLC they offered. Look at all the machines you got before the DLC. If it gives them more money to develop the game and hire people and make the game grow faster, by all means. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and it's funny. I'm trying to remember how I found this game. I was like, just scrolling through YouTube. I think it was Splitsy was playing it because he plays Space Engineers. I like Space Engineers too. Um, oh, okay, Dan. Yeah, Space Engineers is great. I what I do with that game is I put on everything max difficulty and load it up with a bunch of mods that you get constantly attacked. I can't wait for Space Engineers 2 to come out. Yeah, the AI mods are awesome. And the Space Engineers too, it looks very good. I don't want to get it until you can do more with it. But so far from what I saw, it looks really good. And that's another company, you have it, the founder. And that's another company. What's the original game? It's over 10 years old, isn't it? And they're constantly putting out stuff for that game too. This is one of the better developed games pre-release. Yes, they do. Where I think, I don't know if it's even possible for them to do it for out of Ore, where they would get more people playing is to do console. Yeah, it's the same voxel system as out of Ore. Okay. I think they would get a lot more players if they release a console edition of this. And like you said, that it's a great game to play with friends and stuff. All right, let's see what we have. I gotta go check. I know that people like putting the conveyors on the ground and stuff. I like watching the dirt go through and stuff. Alright, so we got so we got a lot of gravel now. Good. That's why I was digging. I need all this gravel I can get. Need to make some cement. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Like I said in the beginning, I might not be on until after Christmas. We're traveling. I'm bringing my laptop with me. I'm gonna try to stream. I just don't know how well it's gonna go. But I want everybody to have a very good Christmas and happy holidays. And if I don't hear from you guys, I hope you guys have a very good New Year's and stay safe. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys, and it's been a great year with you guys. Weeder, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Campong, too. You guys are awesome. Have a great night, guys.